Right.
Hi, Annie.
Hello, hi Gwen. Lovely to see you in this beautiful full moon energy again.
Well, I'm full. I'm very congested. I've got a nasty cold, so
Oh, bless you.
I think with hay fever as well. It's not been a
Yeah,
good week, but I've kept positive,
yeah.
definitely.
I know my hay fever's just doing its thing, and I'm thinking, oh,
We mustn't complain because the weather is beautiful.
it is. Yeah, absolutely. And I've been out doing gardening, so that's even better.
It is.
My
It
eyes
is.
have been streaming, like you say, with the hay fever, but yeah, I've been doing the garden, so we definitely can't complain. And
Definitely not.
and I think it's you first today, isn't it, darling?
It's
So
full moon in Capricorn. So
yes.
lots of grounding energy, but motivation and everything else that Capricorn does. Keep positive, keep
Mm-hmm.
motivated.
Yeah.
Two lots of cards. I'm using the
Oh,
Priestess
priestess, yeah.
and I'm using the Carl Gray's
Oh,
Ancestors.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what they are today then. So, how's the full moon energy been for you?
Well, as always, not great sleep wise, always buzzing at 2 a.m. kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been gentler,
yeah,
definitely. Uh,
yeah,
but I think it's been an intense gentle.
yeah.
So yeah, it's been
It's kept,
okay.
as yeah, I do feel, it is very much a motivational full moon. You
Yeah,
know, just
yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
You've planted your seeds, they're blossoming now. Just move forward with the
Yeah.
energy that the moon's going to give you. Okay,
And I
only
think
6 months.
and I
Okay.
think it's like tick off the jobs.
Yeah,
Tick off.
definitely. Now's the time. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because obviously we've had our longest day, so we're going into the dark now, aren't we?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay, so actually quite a good card. It sort of sums up this full moon. There she is. She's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
this is grateful optimism. So
Mm,
it says joyous view of the future. And I do think that's where we're standing at the moment.
hmm.
It is looking ahead.
Yeah.
There's no point in looking behind now. It's all systems go, moving ahead.
Mm,
And she's holding her solar plexus. So she's bringing in spirit, and making sure that she's shining her light. There's a
mm.
lot of light coming from her heart as well.
Yeah,
A lot of light coming from her heart.
yeah.
And so yeah, I think it's just that optimism we've got to keep hold of now, and
Mm,
be grateful for the things that have happened. We've done all, as I say, we've done all our planting, and it's
mm,
been grateful for what we've received.
mm,
But it is now to take what we've received and push it forward.
mhm.
And with that, it's wonderful, isn't it? We've got this wonderful hair
Oh, lovely.
and springing, and it's the spring card, and it
Yeah,
says see your seeds grow, which
yeah.
is what the here and now is about now. And I do love the hair because it always reminds me of the film, oh,
Watership down.
Watership Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
And um, the um, the story that goes with that is all about that perseverance and moving
mm.
forward.
Yeah,
That survival
yeah.
of going for what you really want to go
Mm,
for,
mhm.
and I think that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
And then we have this. Oh, she's beautiful. There she is.
Oh, yes. I love this card.
I do,
Yeah.
and she's see she's sensuality,
Mm,
and it's that feminine energy, the divine feminine, the wisdom that comes with the divine feminine. Hang on
mm,
a minute, sorry, Annie. Oh, and it's about that passion,
yeah.
holding on to that passion, because when you have a feeling of passion, it's like it brings just joy, you
Mm,
know, because
mm,
you're feeling it. You're
mm,
feeling your worth. You're feeling what you're doing. You're
mm,
feeling uh, the way that you want to bring things forward.
mm,
You can't do it without passion. It comes from
yeah.
the heart,
Mm,
and and certainly with her, she's stroking her tiger guide, you know, and she's truly, I feel, believing in what she's about.
Yeah.
And it is embracing that feminine energy that's been around all year and will continue to be around all year. And with that comes the gentleman, the hunter.
Oh, well, Diana the hare, Diana the huntress.
Exactly. It's all
Yeah,
linking in.
yeah.
And he's got a kind face.
Mm,
You know, he's got a very soft, determined face. He's got wonderful eyes, and he's just seeing his vision, I feel. And he's got his bow in his hand, and he's got his strong antlers.
mm,
And I feel with that, it's about making sure you're moving. Forget the fears. I've got forget the fears. You know,
mm,
drive through with your desires,
mm,
and be determined to not fight for what you want, but be strong. Be that warrior.
mm,
Be that warrior of what you truly believe in. Um, yeah. And with that, oh, I'm getting very hot. I don't think it's because I've got a temperature. Ooh, energy's coming in.
Bit of healing.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Um, and then we have this beautiful priestess.
Oh,
And
yeah.
whenever she comes up, I always feel she's holding on to what she believes in. You know,
Hmm.
she's putting on her headdress and truly believing in
Mm,
the power that she has to
mm,
strike forward. It's the deep emotions card, and I do feel this new moon, this full moon, has brought up a lot of emotions,
mm.
but I think it's because they need to be released.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of, and I think, you know, this cold I've got is a lot of clearing that I'm doing at the minute as well.
Mm,
Um, and you know, you think of those things that you're not sure about, the uncertainties with emotions,
mm,
and what you've got to remember is a lot of what you carry is past life influences.
mhm.
You know, so it is deep, and but it's allowing those emotions that you have held on to, and we have for the last at least 4 years.
Yeah.
We've been holding on to
Mm,
those deep emotions. You know, you just see the way the world has changed over the last 4 years, and it's been a very emotional 4 years.
mm,
And I just feel it's disappearing. I
mm,
think we'll be able to clear all that,
mhm.
and move forward. There's a lot of pain, and there's a lot of hurt with those deep emotions, because there's been a lot of loss as well
Yes.
over the last 4 years. And I feel, you know, we mustn't forget what we've been through,
Mm,
and those people that we have lost over the last 4 years. Um, but it's remembering that they too had their worth, and now have their worth in spirit, and
yeah.
it's remembering them now in
Mm,
spirit. And then we have this lovely lady. She has her wisdom on her head. She's got the full moon behind her. She
yeah.
looks very, very happy
Mm,
and very, very contented. And she has a beautiful fawn in
mm,
her arms.
mm,
And this is that new life that's happening. You
mm.
know, she's cradling the fawn in her arms,
Yeah.
and it's all about this growth that's now happening.
Mm,
And she's the animal guardian. It says she's the animal guardian. Oh, she has. Yeah, I've just seen the lovely black panther here,
yeah.
and she has the lovely carrion crow here.
Yeah.
You know, so all these animals are around her, and
Mm,
and guiding her.
mm,
But again, one thing I always think about animals, they're very instinctive. And I
mm,
think that's what we do. We need to trust our instinct,
mhm.
trust our intuition, and
Yeah.
make sure that we don't start. Last year was definitely a year of doubt, wasn't it?
Mhm.
It was
Yes,
all
definitely.
wobbling, and it was
Yeah.
awful. And I
Yeah.
think now we're at that point. We've built up and let go, and we need to now really trust our intuition and you know, that instinct, that gut feeling you're going to get on things that are happening.
Mm.
One more card I've got, and
Okay.
it's going to be one of these. There we go. So we've got the trader here.
Oh
He's
yeah.
selling wares. He truly believes in what he's selling.
Mm.
He's trusting himself and getting another trust. But
Mhm.
it's that a trader exchanges energy,
Yeah.
and it's like making sure that when you're exchanging this energy, you're really feeling that that exchange will create that abundance. It's a
Mm.
positive exchange that's happening.
Yeah.
And you know, with everything that these cards have told us, and with this full moon being this grounded motivational energy that, you know, through Capricorn, I do feel that we need to truly instinctively believe the abundance is now coming.
Mm.
You
Mm.
know,
Yeah.
um, we
Yeah.
need to trust in that, and have that exchange of energies that will
Mm.
create that beautiful abundance.
Mm.
Because this full moon is very much, as you said, it's been quite a nice calming full moon, but I think it's had purpose.
Mhm.
I've had a real sense of having the purpose
Yeah.
of absorbing the energy of this full moon and
Mm.
taking yourself forward, especially to the next new moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So shall we
yeah,
see what mine say?
definitely.
Just going to give them a very quick shuffle. Oh, oh, okay, we'll take you out. One dropped out then. We'll have a look what that one says in a minute. I'll just shuffle these. Get them all set up. Okay, so you won't be surprised that I'm using my Moonology.
Really, I love those cards.
And uh, I'm back with the Divine Feminine.
That's just come out, and no wonder.
I
Yeah.
need to have her, yes, absolutely. So I got one that dropped out. So let's just have a look at what we've got. It is intense. I think, you know, clearing is always an intense matter anyway, but there's been like this gentle insistence, you will do this. I know
Yeah.
at the weekend on Saturday, right in the full moon energy, I was clearing some invasive or intrusive plants out of the garden and really trying to sort of go, this is my boundary. So I think there's also a little bit of that.
Oh, there's definitely about the boundaries. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So the first one is first quarter moon in Aquarius.
Lovely.
We're being asked to trust the universe. There she is, reaching
Yeah,
up, saying, I'll have it all. I'll have whatever you can send me. And there's
yeah.
a beautiful moon starting to fill and, you know, bringing in whatever we need. I always find with Aquarius that we're being asked to think a little bit, to analyze a little bit. And certainly at the moment, when we were in the turning time of the year, one of the things that for me has been going on in this full moon is asking myself, does this bring me joy?
That
If
passion.
it
Yeah.
brings me joy, because if not, I'm needing to let it go. She's come in, has the Trust the Universe with Ariadne. There
Oh,
she is. Ariadne, and as you can see around her head, there's a circlet, which is a maze.
it's
Can
a
you?
labyrinth, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah,
labyrinth. So she's the mistress of the labyrinth. And the card itself says, my soul knows the way, the only way out is through. And for me, I think that's both of us know the power of the labyrinth or the power of the maze to try to get to the heart of it and then come back out of it. But you are changed.
yeah,
Whatever you have going in, when you come out, it's different.
yes.
And I think that Ariadne has come out to remind us in this divine feminine, we are changing energy.
Yeah.
We are switching the way we do things. So we're walking into things, maybe not even knowing how we're going to get out of things, but the only way is forward through the experience and taking on the learning, taking on the wisdom, recognizing that there's a map, but there's many different paths.
Yes.
So I feel like this full moon is reminding us you're going to have to go through it, but travel as light as you possibly can.
And
Don't.
like your first card, trust the universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So for me, her energy is very much, come on, just get on with the journey, get through it. It is a maze. You don't know where you're going quite, and you've got dead ends, but the secret is to just remember to keep going. So
Yeah.
I like that about it. The second one is the full moon in Capricorn.
Wow. That's what we've got. We've got the full moon in
That's exactly
Capricorn.
where we are.
Wow.
Full moon in
Exactly.
Capricorn. And
Yeah.
this one is about taking a reality check.
Yeah.
So we are it's back with that deeper thinking, it's back with that quest and questioning, to think it through, to recognize what is real and what is not. Because I think
Yeah.
we can easily get distracted by the noise around
Yes.
us. So we're in our head overthinking, not
Chatting.
doing a
Chatting.
little bit of thinking, but overthinking. And our heart's going this direction, this direction. And so for me, this card coming out on the full moon in Capricorn is very much about recognize where you are. You're not lost in that labyrinth. There's a thread that you laid in a lifetime before this you can follow at any length, and threads that take you nowhere and are marked as dead ends, you can ignore them if you wish. Now I love this one. This is Inanna, the
Oh,
queen of
beautiful.
heaven and earth.
Oh,
And
she's
for
so beautiful.
me, there's this beautiful pinkness about her. The wings are around her. She's got stars for a star crown. And when I get this card, I'm always reminded that's what we're doing. We're stepping in two worlds at the same time.
Yes.
We are spirit within and we are human being, and we've got to try to like meld it together somehow and make it work. And the words on the card are, I have nothing to hide, I see and accept all that I am. And I think particularly in this phase of divine feminine, we are being asked to acknowledge our authentic self, to really identify who we are and what's important to us, what our values are, and to live by those values. That's the only way you can bridge the gap between heaven and earth. And
Yeah.
for me, she reminds us there should be no gap.
No.
We should
I've
be
got that. I've
able,
got that song. I am
what
who I am.
who I am,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think this for me is the purpose of this Capricorn full moon, is to get us to sort of look at the rest of the year going, I'm going to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to be authentic. I'm acknowledging there's bits of me that aren't how others would like me to be, but I'm embracing all that I am. And I'm
Yeah.
recognizing that I'm here on a spiritual purpose as well as a human purpose, because
Yeah.
that's the bit that gets forgotten. So the next card is focus on the positive.
Yes.
Lovely
Red,
purpley
red
colours underneath.
Sagittarius. Yeah.
Yeah, new moon in Sag. So yeah, getting our act together. Yeah, we all have bits that we sort of judge and find wanting in ourselves. But the secret is to say, well, okay, they're there. They're the areas I'm working on. But
Yeah.
let's look at what I'm really good at. And I think that's where the passion bit comes.
Yeah.
And I was speaking in a church service yesterday about hope, about reminding ourselves we can look around the world and we can get despairing about the future. What we've got to turn it into is hope. What is going to be wonderful in the future? And of course, that's us. We're the
Yeah.
hope for the future. It's coming with Sarada Devi.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
So there she is. She's very, I want to say, a bit Mona Lisa-ish, if you could.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
porcelain. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And she's the divine mother. So she's trying to tell us, or she wants us to understand about unconditional love and that it's in us. You know, that bit of heaven, it's in us, that
Oh, yeah.
unconditional love spark from the divine. And um, the presence of love is the absence of just judgment.
Yeah.
So instead of finding all the things we think are wrong with us, she's just saying, hang on a minute. Yeah. Think about
Yeah.
what's good.
Yeah.
Um, and I find her face, whenever I get this calm face, I immediately feel, yeah, we are eternally loved, even if we can't see it ourselves.
Yeah.
And the full moon in Capricorn is getting us to move forward with the confidence that we are loved. Our authentic self needs that reassurance or needs that understanding we are loved in order for us to live to the fullest extent we can. And I think
Yeah.
that's her kind of gift at this time is be yourself, love yourself, get on with doing your stuff.
Well, it's like that card with the grateful optimism, just be
Yeah.
so positive about it.
Now, one card fell out, so I thought, right,
Oh,
okay, we must need this one. There we go.
oh,
Sitting looking at the moon, last quarter moon
oh,
in Pisces,
Pisces. Oh,
the
emotion.
spiritual. So
Yeah.
it's talk less, feel more.
Yeah.
This is the time, especially as we go into the waning moon. I mean, it's a beach. It's a beach, and I'm just sort of thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go sit on my beach
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
let the
Yeah.
moon bathe me as she
Sit
shrinks
there at
away.
Sangam like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just as the moon shrinks away, but feel it, because that's how we clear stuff. Is we've got to feel it. The
Yeah.
longer we don't feel it, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It becomes heavy then.
it
Yeah.
does. Yeah. So I feel like we're all being encouraged to go into those feelings, let them arise, let them release, because then we don't take them forward.
Exactly.
And that's
Yeah.
the real issue. The second half of the year is where everything drops into place, everything we planted, because we're going into eventually harvest. So
Absolutely.
um
Reap your
you know
benefits.
this
Reap the
lovely,
abundance.
yeah, but especially I feel on a spiritual level for everyone,
Yeah.
we need that spiritual level.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very
So
pleased with those cards.
I am. I feel very good actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are nice cards. Those are, but I feel this full moon is an encouraging energy anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we've been given cards to kind of remind us or encourage us.
And when I look at key words on these
Mm,
cards, they've come out in yours. I've got the word joyous. I've got the word passion. I've
yeah,
got past life influences,
yeah,
your
mm,
desires, your instincts. They've
mm.
come out in your cards as well. I think that's what it's all about. It's trusting in the universe to take us forward.
Well, it's
Um,
that, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. And we may have to go, as you say, down those dead ends,
mm,
but there's a reason why we have to stop there,
yeah,
go back and
mm,
take the right route
yeah,
again. Yeah,
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 because we can get through the labyrinth.
Absolutely.
and we can unburden ourselves as we're doing it, and that's really
Definitely.
important. Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. Definitely. Oh,
Brilliant.
loved it. As usual.
So, we'll be meeting again for the new moon.
The new moon, yes, yes.
And
Be
hopefully people have
interesting.
enjoyed our reading and they'll subscribe to the
Yeah,
playlist and
yes.
share our videos far and wide, and that'll be lovely as well.
The other thing, I'd like to thank everybody that's had readings from us for the Sounds charity. We've raised quite a bit of money so far, but it'd be lovely. We've got till the end of June. If anybody else wants a reading
Yeah.
on Zoom from
Mhm.
either Annie or myself, just let us know.
Yeah,
And it's all for a very, very good cause. Yeah,
absolutely. Yes,
yeah,
we've still a few days left, so get booking,
absolutely.
folks. We
Oh,
like our work, don't we, Gwen?
love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So, see you at the new moon.
Yes,
Have a lovely waning moon and
I
take
will.
care.
And you too, Annie.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.